Hello from Canada. It's the eve of the first year anniversary of the Freedom Convoy to Ottawa in Canada last year. As I reflect on that time, I, like many Canadians, wept, literally wept, with joy and hope that Trudeau's tyrannical government wouldn't be able to ignore such numbers. Millions of people all across this nation lined the roads and the overpasses, waving their flags. People scraped together $10 they couldn't afford to donate it to the convoy. 1.5 million people went through Ottawa in that time period. Not all at once, but it was certainly not the small fringe minority that Trudeau painted it to be, people with unacceptable views. I think probably 500,000 people went through Ottawa, to and through Ottawa, just to see what the truth was. Was it what the mainstream, or not, what social media showed with thousands of videos? Or was it what the propaganda department of Trudeau's regime, the bought and paid for mainstream media, portrayed? Camera aimed the wrong way from the crowd. There's a few hundred people here today. Oh, there's a few thousand people here today. No, there's 250,000 right there. They had the cameras aimed the other way. Now, we all know at this point in time that the borders were cleared. Everything was peaceful. There wasn't a police agency on any level. No government security branches had asked for the invocation of the Emergencies Act. Trudeau brought foreign troops in to crush a peaceful and legal protest. Basically, he said, "My regime will not tolerate any opinion but my own." And that's what happened. So, tomorrow is the anniversary of the first day that the convoy officially arrived in Ottawa. Although there'd been thousands of people there throughout the entire year preceding it, this seems forgotten and lost. So tomorrow, people will line the roads, the overpasses. Perhaps they'll return. Sorry, I'm emotional. Perhaps people will return to where they were last year, waving their flags in support of the convoy. Things are bad here in Canada, people. But although Trudeau squashed the opposition to his regime, making it quite clear any public viewpoint that is not that of his own is unacceptable and will not be tolerated, was not and will not and is not tolerated. It woke up a lot of Canadians, and it brought it to light for the world. In February and March last year, the eyes of the world were upon us. And Trudeau, in the eyes of the world, they realized the tyrant that he is, the want to be, and now is, dictator. So the Freedom Convoy was not in vain. It did wake a lot of people up. We're looking at a tough go this year, people. Trudeau's got a lot of plans in store for us. But tomorrow, or today as you see this video, let us celebrate what happened. And we have some other anniversaries coming up as well. Today, again, as you see this video, the start of the convoy. Then we have February, was it the 13th or the 14th, the invocation of the Emergencies Act. And then a couple months later, the signing of the Supply and Confidence Agreement the official announcement that the regime had total power, as it does. The signing of the Supply and Confidence Agreement officially ended our parliamentary democracy in Canada. We have a tough year ahead of us, people, but today, as you see this, let us celebrate in remembrance the hope that we felt then and lost with the invocation of the Act and need desperately to regain. We're battle weary, my fellow Canadians, but that is just all the more reason to fight. Have a good day, people.